There are moments when the atmosphere around you almost intuitively signals the arrival of something monumental. Even without a single explicit word being spoken, there's a silent tension hanging in the air like a storm brewing over St. James Park. And right now, that's exactly the feeling behind the scenes at Newcastle United. Shrouded in discretion and caution, the club seems to be orchestrating a major move. Subtle glances, hushed phone calls, and barely noticeable movements all point to one thing: something significant is unfolding. A strategic move that could truly stun the fans. And look, if you're watching this right now, it's because you really want to stay one step ahead. So take this moment to hit that subscribe button right here on the channel. With every video, we bring you exclusive behind-the-scenes information, in-depth analysis, and everything you, a true Newcastle supporter, need to know before anyone else. Your subscription is the fuel that keeps this content going strong and growing fast. So if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. Click that button and join us on this journey of emotion and insight. Now back to the main topic. You know those signings that might seem like just another addition, but have the power to completely transform the way a team plays. Something that not only strengthens the squad, but also shifts the spirit inside the dressing room. Well, reliable sources suggest that Newcastle might be about to pull off another bold move, similar to the one that brought Sandro Tonali from AC Milan, which elevated the squad to another level. Only this time the focus isn't on midfield. It's a different, but equally vital part of the team's structure. Across the corridors of the European sports media, particularly in respected Italian outlets like Calcio Mercato, signs have begun to emerge suggesting that Newcastle has already opened talks for a new approach to Milan. And we're not talking about just any player. This is a high-profile name. Someone who's already turned down offers from Saudi Arabia and is now being pursued by Premier League giants and top La Liga clubs. A player with pedigree, impressive stats, leadership qualities, and, above all, a hunger for a new challenge. Someone who didn't simply follow the money but wants to compete at the highest level. And here comes the revelation. According to Calcio Mercato, Newcastle United has made initial contact to try and sign French left-back Theo Hernandez from AC Milan. The player is valued at around £29 million, the same figure Al Hilal had reportedly agreed before their deal fell through, and he could well be the next big name to wear the famous black and white shirt at St. James Park, a true Tonali 2.0, but this time on the left flank of defense. Without question, Theo Hernandez has been one of Milan's most consistent performers in recent years, even during a disappointing season for the Italian giants, who finished 8th in Serie A with their worst campaign since 2015. The French fullback stood out. He played 49 games, scored 5 goals, provided 6 assists and averaged 1.6 key passes per match, alongside 1.2 aerial duels won every 90 minutes. According to these are numbers that highlight not only his attacking contribution, but also his aerial strength, something vital in the Premier League. And if you're enjoying this content so far, now's the perfect time to reinforce the invitation. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It helps us massively, and it ensures you keep receiving hot updates, deep analysis, and everything that's shaking the Newcastle universe. Don't waste time. Supporter subscribing is free, and it makes all the difference. Going back to Theo, it's also important to highlight that he's widely regarded as a leader on the pitch. Last season he captained Milan in 13 matches, no small feat in a squad full of experienced players. It shows that the 27-year-old Frenchman is more than just a tactical piece. He can become both a technical and emotional reference within Eddie Howe's group, something that certainly excites Newcastle's sporting leadership. And let's not forget, this potential signing isn't an isolated move. Newcastle showed, with the arrival of Tonali, that they know exactly where to look when shopping in Italy. More importantly, they know how to integrate these players into the intense, physical style of the Premier League. Tonali's adaptation was so effective that he was named in Jamie Carragher's Premier League Team of the Season, with Carragher highlighting his immediate impact in the Magpies' midfield. The expectation with Theo Hernandez is no different, that he can deliver on the left what Tonali delivered centrally. Beyond that, Theo's versatility could be a major tactical asset. He's not just a solid defender, he's an attacking powerhouse, physically dominant, able to create plays and even finish chances. In many matches for Milan, he practically played as a winger, providing width and depth. In Eddie Howe's system, which values attacking fullbacks, he would fit like a glove. Oh, and before I forget, if you're still unsure whether or not to subscribe to this channel, just think, while other fans hear this news days later, you'll already be ahead of the curve. That's because here, we don't just report the headlines, we give you context, analysis, and help you truly understand what matters. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join our growing community. Now, about the competition, Newcastle isn't alone in this race. Atletico Madrid, Hernandez's former club, is reportedly watching closely. Other Premier League and La Liga clubs have also shown interest, but what could set Newcastle apart is the Sporting project, a club on the rise, with a passionate fan base, state-of-the-art infrastructure, and clear ambitions to challenge for silverware. Most importantly, a competitive, youthful squad that is already showing it's ready for big-time football. According to Calcio Mercato, the outlet that first revealed details of this potential transfer, Newcastle's contacts are still in the early stages, but the very fact that talks have started shows that the interest is real. And as we saw with Tonali, when this club moves early, it's usually because there's a well-defined strategy behind it. Eddie Howe and the sporting directors know that this summer is crucial in building a squad ready to compete in the Champions League and Premier League at full throttle. Imagine the impact of Theo Hernandez linking up with Anthony Gordon down the left flank. A powerful fullback who attacks intelligently and tracks back at pace, combined with a quick, creative winger that could form a devastating left side for opponents. And more, it would give Kieran Trippier even more license to push forward on the right. Knowing there's tactical balance on the opposite side, this wouldn't just be a technical upgrade, it would be a structural one. And for anyone doubting the impact a fullback can have, just look at what Andrew Robertson did at Liverpool, or what Zinchenko brought to Arsenal. Modern fullbacks who can contribute both with and without the ball are now strategic pieces, and Theo Hernandez fits that mold perfectly. Of course, anything can happen before the window closes. Fees may change, clubs may pull out or enter the race, and players' personal decisions will always play a role. But the key point is the direction Newcastle is heading, aiming high, with clarity and ambition. And that, supporter, is what excites the most. Seeing the club act with purpose and planning is what builds real belief in even more glorious days to come. And to wrap things up, if you want to keep up with every step of this negotiation, track how it unfolds and understand what it could mean for the 2025-26 season. Don't forget to like the video, comment down below your thoughts on Theo Hernandez possibly joining, and of course, subscribe to the channel. This is your place to live Newcastle with intensity, insight and passion. See you in the next video.